welcome. This is Sahara playing Pillars of Eternity, Deadfire, and we were strolling along going after a slaver when a fog rolled in. Out of nowhere, a heavy fog rolls over the ocean, so dense that you cannot see more than a dozen feet out from your ship. With the fog's arrival, the winds die. Oh, is this the floating hangman or something? The waves come, and the Defiant is left aimlessly drifting, and the only sounds are those of the hull groaning, as if in the dread of what's to come. Oh, I bet this is... and I wasn't even looking for him. Eerie green lights pierce through the fog as the silhouette of a massive Valian approaches. Black sails, though tattered and rotting, catch in an otherworldly wind, slicing the ship forward at a rapid pace. Yep, this is the ghost ship. The captain, a skeleton outfitted in tarnished armor with glowering eyes, surveys you from the quarterdeck of the decaying galleon. She wraps two fleshless fingers against her chest before pointing right at you. Oh no! Okay, am I going to be able to defeat her? What the goddess of death has marked, I will leave untouched. She nods solemnly once, then with a tilt of her skull steers the ship away. What? What the goddess of death has marked, I will leave untouched. As the floating hangman turns, several undead sailors shamble across the deck, hungry for a look at your crew. They scratch at the chipped and rotted railing, heads rolling on their exposed spines. What the goddess of death has marked, I will leave untouched. Okay, so you're not going to attack me because Bereth is on... because I have the chime from Bereth. The ship disappears back into the fog. A few minutes pass before the fog fully dissipates and the winds pick back up, rustling your sails. The sea is clear, empty. The other ship is nowhere to be found. Did that update anything? Okay, so the... where are you at? You're right here. And there's another one over here, too. Well, I came a long ways. So I was gonna go to here, the Alta Binder. Because we are now... oh, that's an area I haven't been to. Alright, where are you at? You keep disappearing on me. Oh, this is Nikitaka. Okay. Come on, I'm not that far away. Let's get to you. Did you just turn around? I believe you did. Yep, you did. Alright. I think these ships do respawn, from what I understand. The ones that are named don't respawn, but they will have other ships that respawn with no names on them. So if you're looking to, do we have a weather wizard is here. So if you're looking to upgrade your, you know, your crew and everything, you just go after them over and over and over. You can do the same thing. Oh, I can't do that. No uses left. Okay, that's fine. That's the Wall of Thorns. Oh, you're just gonna attack. You'll figure it out. And you're going to charge. The Weather Wizard.
I don't think so.
Me too, man.
I know, I'm stuck here.
Can't do it.
Did we have somebody confused? I think we did. Yep, we're waiting for them to come unconfused. I think it's this one. No. Come on.
You like that?
There we go. Okay. So, I gained another rank. Anything spectacular in here? No, not really. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the Oathbinder Sanctum now that I know that there's another room there that I didn't see. I want to get that quest done, which is right here. So let's get over here. And I'm gonna pause until I get all the way to the... Oh, wait a minute. This is a... Derelict? Oh, this is that ship. That's right. I think last time we got accosted and I got beat up. So I'm gonna try this again. Because it's a trap. If I remember right. Coin counter points at the ship in the distance. Valian, Captain, A3 Master, or it was. Not remains of the ship's foremast save a splintered stump, and the bowsprit has been sheared off. See how they crippled her? That's the work of pirates. Penichi most likely, and probably the upstarts if they're raiding this close to Valian patrol routes. At the time when I first ran across this, I didn't quite understand all that concept. Nay leans in close. They'll have taken any gold, but they might have left supplies. Irina's brow is damp with sweat. We shouldn't stick around. If the Valians see us plundering one of their ships, they won't give us a chance to explain. Well, I think we use the spyglass. A red flag with scales and stars, the emblem of the Valian Trading Company, flaps from the main mast. Pull up alongside. We'll salvage whatever's left. Failure. You take a small boarding party and scour the galleon. Most of its cargo and all of its crew are missing, but you do find several barrels of fresh water and a few sacks of dried rice and coarse meal. Takes your unseasoned hands the better part of the day to finish hauling it aboard. Unseasoned? Well, we're not unseasoned now. You have gained an item. Hardtack, water. You're still aboard the galleon when coin counter calls out a warning. A ship with the lines of a Valian privateer is speeding towards you. The crew aboard the Defiant scurry across the deck, readying the ship for combat. By the time you return to your ship, hauled in the anchor and let out the sails, the privateer is almost upon you. The crew rushes to their battle stations. Can I do it the other way? Do I have to do it this way? I don't want to do it this way. I want to do it the other way. They only have 3 ship defenders. We have... See, we have 100. They only have 80. Our hull health is better. Because we upgraded. Our cell health isn't as good though. Aura the Mad points to a dark spot on the distant horizon. Captain, a vessel approaches. You squint to the horizon and see unfamiliar colors snapping in the breeze. How come I can't switch it over? What is this, 5? And I'm 13. The ship draws near and its crew throws open the gun ports. Oh, okay. Close to border. Give no quarter. Charge. The crew mutters nervously as you give the order to charge. The Defiant will be exposed to raking fire and the risk of casualties. Continue sailing onward. Your ship cruised through the water, barreling down the back of waves and surging up the face. Sea spray drenches the main deck, but the deafening crunch, the Defiant and the Acilio collide, sending shards of wood and enemy sailors flying. The Defiant received 9 hull damage. The Defiant received 2 sails damage. With the arousing cry, your crew throw grappling hooks and boarding planks across the gap between the 2 ships. They stream onto the ship's deck, weapons at the ready. The stunned enemy crew rally and meet your sailors with a resounding boom of gunfire and clang of steel on steel. Alright, let's see if we defeat them this time. I got more crew. Your fear rings in my mind. Okay, so that's the captain. Gold Pack Paladine. Who? Is this someone we were supposed to, No, I don't want to do that. No. Okay, so you are going to do your... You have... The caster becomes petrified and untargetable for a brief time. I don't think you can do it on that one, but we'll see. Do it on that one. Call that. You're going to charge that one. And I think I'm going to call my pets. Okay. And then I'm going to do confusion. Oh wow. We're just beating the crap out of them. Oh, that was the bounty.
Let's go.
This was I thought that it was that name was a bounty, and it
Your aim
was.
could use some improvement.
I think we have one that was. Yep, there we go.
Flogging the figurehead. Futile.
Come now, step into the light.
Cool. Morale gained 2. Okay, so the bounty. Anything special here? Alien hat, which I don't care about. Her head should be in a sack, right? Here it is. Nope, that's water. I don't see the head in the sack. That's fine. Okay. Split the... Oop. Cool. Now I'll take the repairs because I have hull damage. Alright, so that was a bounty. And return to is no more. Reward me for proof of the date. He can... On the upper floor of the palace in Serpent's Crown in Nekataka. Okay. I have 46,000. I got a lot of stuff to sell. Alright, I think there was another... There's a couple of them here. But I want to go here to the Oath Binder. I suppose I should save. Yep, okay. And like I said, I will go ahead and pause while I go down through everything again. Okay, so from what I understand, there's a room up here that I didn't see. Up here, I believe, is where it's at. It's right on the other side of this wall that we couldn't get through. There's a room up there. And I didn't see it. I think it's because it was so dark. In my bad eyesight, I just didn't see it. Okay, so this is as far, that's where that other room is at. So it's up through here somewhere. Is this it? Or is this, I've already been here, I think. No, maybe I haven't been. Let's see.
Dim in the lantern.
No, I haven't been here. Here it is. Yes.
By decree of the queen that was and the will of the steel garrote, you will meet justice. Kneel, Oswald, and be tried for your crimes.
Wait! I can pay you. I can make you all rich. Just let me go.
Your bribes fall on deaf ears.
Never were fond of courts.
We seek only to
Always
exact
favored my
Whitaker's
own
justice.
What? But I didn't do anything.
You stand accused of the crime of oath-breaking. What say you?
As you enter the large chamber at the bottom of the pyramid, you notice a sizable group of well-armed people dressed in remnants of the steel garret. In the center of the group kneels a man bound at the wrist. He looks around wildly, his eyes widen when they fall on you. Before the kneeling man towers an imposing woman, her face obscured by the severe lines of a Whitakan mask.
You intrude on the deliberations of the court of Whitaker, outsider. Choose your next actions carefully, lest the queen that was turn her gaze to you as well.
The queen that was. The man on the floor is an elderly elf clad in dirty clothes, his face contorted in the expression of a cornered animal. And the last time we were here, we ran across the soul of a woman who was abducted. She was innocent, but they accused her of murder and all this stuff, and they tortured her to death. Yeah. So they're not a very good sect at all.
Oh, thank the gods, please. Get me out of here. They're mad. They're all mad. They mean to put me on trial for oath-breaking of all things. They say I betrayed the Idiran Empire, but I haven't been back there in over 100 years.
Be silent, or I will make you so.
The Inquisitor snarls at Oswald.
State your purpose now, or die with him.
She turns her steely gaze on you. Through the slits in her mask, you can just see the glint of her eyes. Oh, I'm just here for the show. This man shirked a large debt I'm here to collect. Do you condemn the innocent out of spite or mere incompetence? Yeah. The Inquisitor bristles at your impertinent question. She grabs her sword hilt and begins to step forward, but stops herself, suddenly uncertain. Her followers share pointed looks with one another and say nothing to challenge or defend her.
Explain.
Leather creaks as the Inquisitor's hand tightens on the hilt of her sword. I'm a watcher. I have conversed with the tortured souls that met your justice. Not all were guilty. I'm a watcher. I've conversed with the... Yeah.
Ah, the Watcher of Cadnua graces our presence. Your deeds are well known to this court.
Her tone is dangerously short. How can your tone be dangerously short? I don't know.
Those that attempt to lie to me find I am not easily fooled. Tell me, Watcher, how many of these souls do you claim were innocent?
One. She stares at you intently for several moments, her eyes as unreadable as the mask that hides her features.
Even should you speak truthfully, you must see the wisdom of these proceedings. Imagine the greater good achieved by dispensing the reckoning this filth deserves. Would you prefer these monsters walk free at the expense of the truly innocent?
A masked murderer lecturing me on justice. That's rich, yeah. I bow to the court's no. I see only vigilante justice. Any mistake in your judgment proves my point. What about this man? A death sentence for oath-breaking is extreme. Yeah, I like that. A masked murderer lecturing me on justice. That's rich.
I pray your soul learns from your mistakes on its next turn about the wheel.
I knew that was going to incite a battle. And that's fine. Because I don't like you guys. Okay, so... I'm gonna see if you can do that. The initiative, the initiate. That's an agent over here. You can't do that anymore. That's fine. You just do whatever you do best, girl. How about that, actually? Then you're gonna charge her. Oh, I can't do mine either because I didn't rest. I didn't rest. That's fine. I will attack whoever.
Oh, thank worth Ross. Let's do this. Come now.
No, let's just go after you.
Mo Ixie.
Easy to kill.
After him. So help me God, I'll whoop the next one of you who takes aim at me.
Okay.
Damn him, blast.
Lost dues in good faith. Speak to Oswald. Was held captive by a cult of overzealous Woodkins and put on trial for oath breaking. Okay, now I can pick up their stuff. Which I'm sure there isn't much.
Why not?
But it all sells, doesn't it? We have Scroll of Withdrawal, the many faces of Barath.
No problem.
Alright, let's talk to Oswald over here. What do you got to say for yourself?
I owe you a debt too large to repay, stranger.
He wrings his hands and gives you a shaky smile.
How did you ever find me all the way out here? Did Inalis send you?
Khan sent me after you.
That tenacious little wretch. I owe her my thanks. And a drink. Several drinks. And a fair bit of money, too.
He grimaces, his broad brow furrowed with the deep wrinkles.
Those steel-garrote zealots have been after me for decades. Good riddance.
You owe Khan some money. Fork it over.
Ah, yes. Yes, indeed.
His attention is suddenly diverted by an apparently fascinating stain on the hem of his robe. Yeah, you're broke. Why do I get the feeling I'm not going to like what you're about to say? You're broke, aren't you?
Yes. Unfortunate business mishap. You know how it is, I'm sure.
Lesson to be learned here. A copper stolen be safer than a copper borrowed.
Furry blue arms crossed, Seraphin shakes his head. A copper stolen be safer than a copper borrowed. He titters nervously and twists the hem of his robe in his hands, unwilling to meet your eyes. So, look, I really stuck my neck out here, so I came all the way out here for nothing. Looks like I need to have words with a certain someone in Mikitaka. Look, I really stuck my neck out here.
You did risk life and limb for me, it's true. And make no mistake, I am grateful. Really, really grateful. Believe me, I would give you something if I could.
His eyes take on a faraway look and he takes a deep breath. Now, how do you think you're going to leave from here, right? You have no ship. Well, they probably had a ship, though I never saw it. But do you know how to sell a ship on your own? Did you think about that? How are you going to leave here? You'd have to come with us.
Well, that's not entirely true, is it? I have this old ring. It's the last possession of any value I own. Here, take it for your trouble.
Drunken's regret. It's only worth 50. Immune to hangovers from alcohol if worn while drinking. Lush. A plain length of string twisted into a makeshift ring. It smells faintly of beer, liquor, and sweat. Such a ring can represent many things, but usually serves as a reminder of promises made. This one may have signified a promise to give up drinking. The simple knot, much like a commitment is easily undone. It is frayed from being constantly removed and retied. Yeah. He presses a simple length of string twisted into a makeshift ring into your palm and nods, a small frown tugging at the corner of his lips.
You have a ship, don't you? Of course you do. How else would you have gotten to this benighted island?
He shifts his weight from foot to foot, restless and unsettled.
Let me join your crew.
Why did the Inquisitor have you on trial exactly?
After what you did for me, well, I suppose you have the right to hear the truth of things. The whole truth, rather.
Oswald clears his throat with a theatrical flair.
You remember that the Deerwood was once a colony of Adir, yes? Well, I was one of the first colonists to set foot on that benighted continent. When it became evident the Deerwood intended to revolt, I took their side in the War of Defiance against the country of my birth. I'm sure you'll be astounded to learn the powers that be in Adir didn't much like that. The Steel Garrot's been after me for my grave transgression ever since.
You might say you've dug yourself a little tomb deep. Well, that was over 150 years ago. They've been hunting you all this time?
Those Steel Garrot hounds are relentless. But it should be a couple of years before they find me again, thanks to you, at least. I hope as much.
What can you offer as a member of my crew?
It's no secret I'm an old man. Now, I might not be able to hoist a mainsail any longer, but I've picked up a thing or two about navigation in my decades of traveling.
He bounces back on his heels, every word coming faster than the last.
And I don't care much for coin, I can tell you that. An extra ration of rum here and there, and I'll be perfectly contented.
Well, you were going to have to... this answers the question of how he was going to get off the island, right? Just come with me and become part of my crew. Sure, I suppose.
Thank you, my friend. I owe you a jet twice over.
He gives you a toothy grin and stands a hair's breadth taller. Yeah, okay. Oh, he just there was a door just opened there, I believe. Yeah, there was. Okay. Oh, a faster way to get up. Good, that one is done now. And she's in Nikitaka, I think, and if I remember right, yes, I believe she is. Yeah. This is how we get out, stairs down. We want to go stairs up. Oops, where am I at? I'm over here, okay. Oh, that's right. This is where, yeah, okay. This is where you could see that from the other side, but there was no way to get to it because the door hadn't been opened. Okay. Why didn't you leave it open for me when you left, Oswald? Okay, so lost dues. I speak to Oswald. I spoke with Oswald and discovered he's completely booked. Pacific Con is she's in the Wild Mare, which is in was that Shote? Who was the recommended companion? Yes, it was. So I was good having her with me. I didn't even look at that, tell you the truth. Okay, so we need to go back to Nikitaka anyway. I got lots of stuff I need to get done there. And how do we get out of here? I think it's over here. Stairs up. I thought it took us all the way to the top, but I guess not. Never mind. It's just he didn't have to go wander around. Here's the other stairs up. Does it really matter? It doesn't really matter, does it? This should be the last floor. It is. Okay. Alright, let's get on here. And I believe there was these islands over here. We got a storm. Ruins of... This one. Did I do this one? I don't think I did. Yeah, this is... I've been on this one too. Because it has my name on it backwards. Here it is, over here. But maybe it doesn't count until you're actually on them? I don't know. Cavern of... I know we've been in here too. And maybe they don't come off. You come upon the opening to a small cave. Putrid gusts of hot air burst from deep within, and you hear the faint chitter and hiss of Zerups in earnest conversation. Enter the cave. I know we've been here. Your boots crunch through a drift of brittle bones as you creep into the Zerup lair. I know we've been here. Maybe these have to respawn because I didn't have the quest at the time? Yeah, I have been here. Oh, maybe... I don't think I could do it all the way. I thought I did, though. Yeah, I've been down here. I've been all the way through here. Because I remember this up here. And this is all there was this. Because there was a cage over here. I believe there was somebody trapped in there. I don't know. This is as far as it goes. There's nothing else here. I wonder if that's what it is. I had to get the quest. Let's see now if it disappears. Nope. Okay. I don't know. But there was another one I saw too. Well-weathered. This is a small fishing village. Yep, so we've already been there. Do I actually have to go on them? Yeah, I remember this one. Yep, they had stuff to sell. You don't need the water. Oop. Are those birds flying around in the air? Probably like seagulls or something. Okay, so the still... We know all this. Because Nikitaka is right here. Oh, this is another one that has the still preacher. Okay. No. All right. So that's Fort Deadlight. Oh, no, 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 no. Get away from the storm. Let's just go to Nikotaka. I have stuff I got to do, right? Lots and lots of stuff. And we have things here we can get into now. Okay. First off, am I going to change my crew? It all depends on what I need to do. Nikotaka. Symbols of death. I need Seraphith for that one. Seraph. I think that's him. Yeah. A glimpse beyond anybody. Eulogy for the dead, anybody, and bounty. That's all. I have to have. Okay, so. Yeah, that's him. I like her though. And let's get you out of here. And you. So I hate that it does that. It takes us outside. I don't know why it does that. Okay.
You say your lamp nets you souls, I? Mind if I be asking how?
Faith can do many a thing, Seraphine. Add a little copper and Audra, and a normal lantern can work miracles.
Aye, don't those be the tools of the animancer's art?
Maybe. But I'm no animancer, that's for sure. I ain't out to play God, only serve mine.
Okay. I think the shipwright is up there, which I wanted to go there. What do I have? Well, since I'm here, I can go. Well, it doesn't look like it's. Oh, the Wild Mirror. We have something here at the Wild Mirror. Yep. Okay. Yep. It's the Wild Mirror. I want to go up here to see if I can buy some more, another ship. I mean, I don't need to. But I got lots of money, and I would like to buy a bigger boat. They're not boats, they're ships. They're ships. Where you at? Okay, the last time I talked to him, he didn't give me a chance to buy anything from him. Here we are.
Ahoy there. Any news worth telling?
This for the Iron Thunderer. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, no.
Well, come take a look.
Okay, so I can get a draw for 31,000. First off, discount on items minus 10%. Let's get all this stuff sorted out here. I got a lot of stuff, which I think I'm going to do off camera here. Wow, after I sold everything, I've got 57,000, so, So I think I'm going to get this one, minimum crew 7. Turn to starboard 2 turns, turn to port 2 turns, jibe 2 turns. The draw has changed little. Requires at least 7 crew to operate. Or do I want to... Oh, I would have enough for the Galleon would be really cool. Crew 8. It's a quest item? How is the Galleon a quest item? Two turns. This impressive ship has become the symbolic vessel of the... Requires at least 8 crew to operate. I've got all these crew members too. Do I want to buy a bone frame hull? Combat speed and travel speed. What is this? Oh, okay. It's a cannon. What cells do I have? Cotton weave cells. Do I really want to? I don't know. Do I really want to? Buy a new boat or not? That's a lot of money. Yeah, look at it, I have 104,000. What else am I going to spend it on, right? I just do I really want do I really want it? Something to think about. Where did he go? He moves around a lot out here. There he is. Why'd you go over here? Hello? How come you're not moving now? Okay, so she's got to level up. She's a paladin. You don't have mechanics. You need mechanics. And survival. Scorn, gain increase, inspire attacks. Inspired path increases the paladin's maximum zeal. Iron cut, clear head, or exalted endurance. Now also provides allies with a constant regenerative effect. Oh wow, okay. Allies now also convert some incoming hits down to grazes or misses if the attack cannot graze. Also convert some hits to crits. I like that. And she has crossbow. Let's give her that one. And then you. Okay. Do you have mechanics? You do, but not very much. And you need streetwise survival too. Reduces the time it takes to complete a creature summoning spells cast. Do you do creature summoning? Conjure greater blight. Oh, you do. Okay. Rot skulls. Creates rotting disease. Let's give you this one then. And why do you have a club? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, now can we fuck them? Oh, because nothing. Okay.
Ahoy there.
So
Any news
yeah,
worth telling?
for the Iron
Your
Thunderer.
vessel spit fire like a worm with a belly full of fire kelp.
Okay, that's the only way I got that completed. Your vessel will spit fire. Okay, so he snaps his fingers at one of his attendants and points at your ship. Farewell. Alright, good. I got a quest done. Okay. And we need to go down to the Wild Mare. Because that is where Khan is at, I believe. I can picture her in my mind where she's at. Didn't I get up there? That's the Valian company. And I think we had a bounty we had to turn in, right? I think she's up here. Where is she at? No, I thought she was up here. Here she is.
Don't you have a temple to find?
I found Oswald.
And? Where is he? Did you get my money?
Funny thing, but Oswald's flat broke, not a copper to his name. Well, you know what? I've got the money. He's my crew member now.
So you do.
A small smile tugs at the corner of her lips. It's called Duggery.
It wasn't what I was hoping for, but I suppose that'll have to do.
Khan gives you a broad, charmingly bucket-toothed smile and leaves, turning to give you a little wave before peering out the door. Right. So, I know I have a bounty. She's in Serpent's Crown. From the wreckage. Go to the palace. Yep, I have to do that. Unlock. I have to unlock his vault. Oh, I have to go back down into the oldest city. Symbols of death. Travel to the Sacred Stair District and maybe that's the reason why. Okay. And this one I have to have. Okay, I have to have Seraphim, which I do. A Glimpse Beyond. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Eulogy for the Dead. Search the Hanging. Okay, I remember that one too. That's that. Report. Now that Nearest target is eliminated. Author will want a report of her progress. Oh, okay, and she is in... Maybe it has to be with me. Okay. Velvet gloves, brass. I have to go back to the dark cupboard on that one. Hunting season. Find and kill the druid leaders. He wants in fire. Rendezvous with the 8th. Yeah. Okay. The last sanctuary. Travel to the ruins. Return to should be grateful. She's in the Serpent's Crown. Okay, so we have someone in the Serpent's Crown. We killed him. Okay, that one we still need to kill. Kill. Alright. Alright, so everything is done in Queen's Birth is done. Brass Citadel. Okay, she's in the Brass Citadel. Okay. But I need to have Maya with me for that. Okay. So let's go to the Brass Citadel. I gotta find a way out.
Sing as anything but the Naga's nethers, won't you?
Shh. Keep your voices down, my cullies.
What are you guys doing over here?
You want something?
Okay, I thought they were up to something the way they're acting, right? Okay, so, I'm looking for food. We're almost out of food. I don't think I can do it. Okay. But this is what I need to do. I need to get rid of you to bring in her. Okay.
This'll be fun.
Okay, so we need to go to the Brass Citadel. We're gonna get attacked along the way? You hear someone call out for your attention, of course. You're wandering through the streets when a man approaches you, cutting through the crowd. You've never seen him, but the look in his eye suggests that he recognizes you. Watcher, let me through! A metal folk man emerges from the crowd, red-faced and wild-haired. He pays no mind to the irritated pedestrians glowering at him. His bright eyes are fixed on you. You're looking fervent as ever. You're looking fervent as always. Litharian Xoti juts her chin in brusque greeting. In response, the missionary puffs out a breath. Oh, if I didn't have her with me, okay. Suppose that was a compliment coming from you. Indeed, I strive to follow the light and godliness. Of course it was. I mean, why wouldn't it be? Xoti's words speak to innocence, but her grin is too rough, too wolfish. Then allow me to return the gesture. I'd say you seem darker than usual, Harvester. It shrouds you, all that death and misery. Oh, and heresy. All that death and heresy. Reckon I'll hold my tongue from now on, Shelty immediately bristles. Ignoring her heart's growl, Litharian resettles his gaze on you. You're the one what saw the miracle when Aeltis rose at Catanua, all in conviction quiver in his voice. That depends on who's asking. His rising was a tragedy. Every other man, woman, and child at the keep died. And you must be Litharian. You fit Hazakong. You left. Oh, that's right. You left Hazsonga just before Aeltis arrived. Yep. I knew it. Our paths were meant to cross. Yeah, he's the one that's a weird cultist. Our people talk lightly of you. Our people talk highly of you. It's no wonder Aeltis chose you to witness his return. That's why I'm hoping you can help. The tiniest flicker of doubt dances across his face. He banishes it with a deep breath and launches into his tale. I've been having strange dreams. A wheel that spins and spins. An orchard of fruit trees, each grown from the fallen fruit of the last. He scratches at his whisker to chin. And then the spokes of the wheel break apart. The trees stop growing. Fruit falls and rots until the ground is covered with festering, stinking pulp. Somebody's been smacking before bedtime. There must be a meaning behind this. Dreams are the sleeping mind at play. No sense in getting worked up. Why are you telling me? You've been touched by the gods, born with their mark. The godlike, yep. I've got to think you of all people can understand what this means. Besides, he nods at his lip. In these dreams I also see you, at the center of the wheel, in the middle of the orchard. You were there when Aeltis arose, and you seem to follow every place he's been. He works his mouth into a fretful pout as he gets to the crux of his concerns. Aeltis has always meant rebirth and redemption. But so much death follows in his wake, both in the Saints' War and now here, again. His wide eyes are full of questions. Death and rebirth are part of the same cycle. You can't have one without the other. Why are you coming to me with this? I never asked to speak for anyone. Well, I do think that Aeltis doesn't intend any harm. Death and rebirth are part of the same cycle. You can't have one without the other. That's true. He's caused a lot of suffering. He makes a face as though he's working at something stuck in his teeth. My people followed Aeltis to war once. I wonder sometimes if we failed him when we lost, or if we did that the moment we laid hand to blade. Please, you've seen more than anyone. You've got to have some idea what it all means, and how we make sense of it. I can't tell you how to respond. You have to figure this out yourself. Don't rely on custom to drive your faith, or you'll make the same mistakes as before. I don't know what it means, but I trust there is a higher purpose to the gods' actions, including Aeltis's. Even gods must answer for their crimes. Aeltis is no exception. The gods aren't the only means to greater understanding. Together, kith can achieve much. Just look at animancy. Your faith in your way of life has kept your people together through war and phantom. Hold on to that. The Dawn Stars have survived because of the community they formed. You don't need Aeltis for that. Yeah, even gods must answer for their crimes. I suppose if they made the rules, they ought to abide by them. Shelty puffs out. Yeah, she didn't like that anti-religious. Lathain nods, letting this sink in. I won't keep you, but you've given me a lot to think about. Thank you. He turns away and allows himself to melt into the crowd. Okay. Are we gonna get stopped again? Alright, so here we need to go to... We need to go up here, right? Imperial Command? That's why we have Maya with us. And she needs to level up. Anyone want to talk? No one's been wanting to talk to me.
Will your mighty fortress protect you from the Audra Colossus?
Much better than wooden huts, my friend.
Okay, so you are... Ranger... You do have mechanics. You probably could use a little bit more on your explosives or your athletics, actually. You have survival. Let's get you some streetwise. You get 2. Requires a braid. Requires this. Play dead. That's for my companions. Master's Call. Calls the ranger's animal companion to their side, gaining the nimble inspiration and causing them to move back to the ranger incredibly quickly. Binding Roots then can go to Thorny Roots. Adds nasty thorns that deal pierce damage. Concussive Tranquilizer. Shortens the duration of beneficial effects on the target. Hunter's Claw. Brutal Takedown. Takedown combo. The next attack on the target deals greatly increased damage, or do we want one of these? Revive Companion. Vengeful Revival. Venom Companion deals additional damage for a short time after being revived. Yeah.
You cannot stand against such a force.
I think she's downstairs, right? I was pretty sure she was downstairs. Or are we supposed to talk to her? No, I think we're supposed to go downstairs. I'm pretty sure of it.
I knew he's sending for the gunhawks.
I saw one shoot once.
Yep, there
An
she
alert
is, over
shark
there.
in the eye from 200 feet away.
All right.
Clear skies.
Maya has... You seem different from the rest. Okay. Maya has business with you.
Indeed. I hope we return victorious.
He turns to her with a bold, almost confrontational stare, a look that seems to mirror her own.
It's done in any case. I'll leave you to decide what victory means.
Care to explain what you've been up to?
Maya has been assisting with plans to work toward peace in some of the more tumultuous parts of Deadfire.
He raises his eyebrows, looking back to her.
Oh, peace to some.
Peace to all. One day.
He stares her down with a challenge in his eyes.
I'm certain Harama would agree. He's well, after all, thanks to your decisive action.
He cocks his head.
Twaha reports success and sends her thanks for your swift intervention. You have aided your countrymen with distinction. There is no higher honor to which a trencher may ascribe.
He tilts his head toward her, emphasizing his words.
But what of your own assignment?
I'm not going to say anything.
Nothing that a mountain of bronzos won't cure.
Rawatai values your service, as do I. And I can think of no better reward for the rough country's finest sharpshooter then a piece such as this.
He reaches below his desk for an aquabus, which he presents to her with stiff formality. 3 balls through. -5 ranged accuracy. 10 to 15 damage. Nothing special that I can see on it.
I won't keep you. I know you both have plenty of business to attend to.
Okay. So did that update? Clearing her throat once, and then again, Maya raises her eyes to yours when you glance over.
Oh, you wanted something, Captain?
You were the one trying to get my attention.
What, me?
Maya chuckles and crosses her arms.
I'll go ahead and say it. You're halfway toward all right.
Maya purses her lips and appraises you up and down. You're not too shabby yourself, soldier. Just halfway, is that really all? Yep.
Oh, I know. But it's kind of you to say. Have you ever... Dumb question, but here I go anyway.
Maya folds her arms and shifts her weight from one foot to the other.
You ever gotten close to someone, even though it just wasn't... ordinary?
God stepped on me once. You mean like with another woman? It's almost never ordinary for me. No, not being a godlike, it wouldn't, would it be? You mean like with another woman? Oop.
If that's your idea of out of the ordinary, then you need a lesson, my friend. Below deck, there are only 2 rules. Keep it interesting and remember your bitter squash.
She pats a pouch at her side.
What I'm talking about is a scenario where a difference in rank can get in the way of enjoying shore leave.
You mean a tyrus between captain and crew? Has someone been a very bad sailor? I haven't been a captain for very long, you know. I think I see where this is going. Let's keep it professional, okay? Oh, you mean a tyrus between captain and crew?
Yeah, that about covers it. I'm just testing the direction of the wind here. Best not to overthink it.
On the Defiant, the captain gets to make the rules. The winds are calm, but they've been known to shift unexpectedly. Rank is important. Complications tend to get in the way. I think it's more important that we remain friends, Maya. Maya, yep.
Say no more. I'll give you some room to breathe. Come on, Ishi.
Maya clucks her tongue to summon Ishi, pushing you to the periphery of her attention. Yeah, I didn't want to romance her, no. Okay, I was looking for the journal and that popped up. So we're in the Brass Citadel. Velvet gloves. So we need to go to the dark cupboard. Oh, okay. And Pariki's Overlook. Yep. This is how we get out of here. Oh yeah, these are stairs, right? Exit. Because we came down the stairs. So I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode, and when we come back, we'll be in Pariki's Overlook to finish up those quests. Then we'll head on up to the Sacred Stairs and work on those. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.